Experience the excitement of Norway's russetid celebration. Each year, high school seniors in Norway embark on a thrilling week-long festivity known as russetid. This vibrant celebration marks their graduation and is a time filled with joy, social gatherings, and unforgettable moments. Starting typically in late April, students don distinctive red or blue overalls, known as russeklæder, which instantly bond them as a community. The festivities include parties, parades, and various fun challenges, from singing to playful pranks. Students also often hire buses and create elaborate themes for their groups, leading to a delightful and colorful spectacle as they drive through towns, blasting music and celebrating together. During this time, seniors embrace both the exhilaration of finishing high school and the bittersweet feeling of saying goodbye to their school years. It is a unique tradition that fosters friendship and connection, making it a rite of passage in Norwegian culture. So are you ready to join in the fun and learn more about this amazing celebration? Did you know karaoke means empty orchestra? This fascinating term originates from Japan, where it perfectly encapsulates the essence of this popular pastime. When you step into a karaoke room, you're stepping into a world designed for fun and self-expression, allowing anyone to grab a microphone and sing their heart out to favorite tunes. The word karaoke comes from two Japanese words, kara, meaning empty, and oke, which is short for okisutora, or orchestra. This clever name highlights how karaoke lets people sing along with pre-recorded music, turning the spotlight on them, while the original artists take a back seat. You might find this activity in bars, homes, or special karaoke lounges, where scores of friends gathered to belt out classics or the latest hits. Whether you're a shower singer or a seasoned performer, karaoke is all about enjoying music and having a blast with friends. So next time you're at a karaoke night, remember that you're participating in a delightful twist on musical traditions that's been embraced worldwide. Surprisingly, it's a fact that we can't photograph the Milky Way. Despite our advancements in space exploration, it will take humanity about 500,000 years to capture a complete image of our galaxy from space. Yes, you heard that right. Even if a spacecraft could travel at the astounding speed of light, around 300,000 kilometers per second, it would still take that long to reach the perfect viewpoint, which is located an incredible 500,000 light-years away from Earth. Currently, traditional photography methods remain impossible for such vast distances. However, there is some hope. Scientists theorize about the use of wormholes, which could theoretically provide a shortcut, allowing for travel to that ideal position within just a year. But here's the catch. The scientific community still needs to figure out how to create or make use of these mysterious wormholes. What do you think? Will we ever see that photo? This might surprise you. Japan has over 3,000 onsen. These natural hot springs are beloved spots for relaxation and wellness, scattered all over the country, from serene mountains to scenic coastlines. Onsen culture is deeply woven into the fabric of Japanese life, where people visit to unwind and soak in mineral-rich waters that are believed to have healing properties. Not just places for a warm bath, onsen often feature beautiful settings, like lush forests or seaside views, enhancing the experience of tranquility. Many visitors enjoy the traditional rituals surrounding onsen, such as the custom of washing before entering the baths, and the relaxation areas that offer stunning views. Whether you prefer an outdoor bath under the stars or a cozy indoor one, onsen provide a unique escape to recharge your mind and body. Have you ever dreamed of stepping into one of these rejuvenating springs? Here's a wild fact about Kenan Thompson's SNL stand. In 2013, Kenan Thompson, a beloved cast member of Saturday Night Live, made a bold move that sparked conversations about representation in comedy. Thompson, who had been playing various characters, including black women, decided to step back from these roles. His reasoning? He wanted to see more authentic representation on the show, emphasizing the need for black women to be hired to fill those roles. This powerful statement highlighted the ongoing issues of diversity and inclusion in television. By advocating for more black women to join the cast, Thompson not only challenged SNL to reflect a wider range of voices, but also pushed the boundaries of what representation means in comedy. His stand encouraged discussions in Hollywood about how important it is to include diverse perspectives, paving the way for future generations of performers. Could this be the turning point for more inclusive casting in comedy? Here's a wild fact about safety coffins. In the 19th century, many people lived in fear of being buried alive, a terrifying thought that became all too real due to medical technology being underdeveloped. Doctors struggled to tell the difference between coma, paralysis, and actual death, sometimes leading to premature burials. To counteract this frightening possibility, inventive minds came up with safety coffins equipped with bells or flags. These clever devices allowed a person who had been accidentally entombed to signal for help, giving them a chance to be rescued before it was too late. Imagine someone lying in a coffin, ringing a bell to alert their loved ones. What a chilling and yet fascinating safety measure. This unique solution reflects the creativity and ingenuity of the time, turning a nightmare scenario into a beacon of hope. How did people cope with such fears before these inventive solutions arrived? Most people don't know this, but what makes blue cheese unique? It all originates from a remarkable ingredient, the fungi known as penicillium. This unique mold is central to the cheese-making process, introduced to the milk to create blue cheese's iconic blue and green streaks. These colorful veins aren't merely decorative, they are essential for developing the cheese's signature aroma and flavor. As the cheese ages, the penicillium fungi break down fats and proteins, resulting in that beloved creamy texture and tangy taste that blue cheese aficionados adore. Different varieties of blue cheese, such as Roquefort and Gorgonzola, showcase a range of characteristics influenced by the specific type of penicillium used and the methods employed during production. This fascinating natural transformation illustrates how something as unassuming as mold can elevate a simple dairy product into a gourmet delicacy. So the next time you indulge in a bite of blue cheese, remember that those funky blue-green veins are not just a visual treat. They represent a delightful blend of culinary science and artistry. Discover the truth about the boiling frog myth. This famous tale suggests that if you place a frog in gradually heated water, it will not notice and eventually boil to death. However, this is far from reality. Studies show that frogs are actually quite perceptive and will jump out of water as it warms up. They can sense temperature changes and react to uncomfortable conditions, proving they are not as oblivious as the myth implies. Interestingly, if a frog is suddenly plunged into boiling water, its shock will lead to immediate harm. The boiling frog myth serves as a metaphor for the dangers of ignoring gradual change, but it misrepresents the animal's true behavior. So next time you hear this story, remember it's meant to caution us, but it doesn't reflect the actual survival instincts of frogs. Isn't it fascinating how myths can sometimes lead us astray? Let's uncover the truth about the Channel Tunnel. Did you know that the distance from the UK to France is just 32 kilometers? This short span across the English Channel led to a groundbreaking achievement in transportation, the construction of the Channel Tunnel. Completed in 1994, this engineering marvel links the city of Dover in the UK to Calais in France, offering a seamless connection between the two nations. The project wasn't a small feat. It cost around $15 billion back then, which translates to an astounding $35 billion today. The tunnel stretches approximately 50.45 kilometers in total, including a remarkable underwater portion. Travelers can cross the tunnel in about 35 minutes, making it a popular choice for both commuters and tourists. This iconic link has transformed travel, encouraging cultural exchange and boosting trade between the UK and Europe. Imagine zooming under the sea, sitting back and enjoying the ride. It's a unique experience. So next time you think about traveling to France, consider the extraordinary Channel Tunnel. Did you know Snow White changed movie music forever? In 1937, Walt Disney released Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and it wasn't just the story that held audiences captive. This enchanting film made history by being the very first to have a dedicated motion picture soundtrack. Imagine watching a movie and hearing songs that perfectly match the emotions of each scene. Snow White featured delightful tunes like Someday My Prince Will Come and Hi Ho, captivating viewers and drawing them deeper into the fairy tale world. This innovative approach not only added depth to the storytelling, but also set a trend that forever altered the film industry. The soundtrack became a massive success, leading to both radio play and millions of records sold. Disney showcased how music could elevate a film, and as a result, soundtracks became an essential part of movie releases everywhere. Today, it's hard to imagine a film without a catchy soundtrack. Can you picture your favorite movies without their memorable songs? Why exactly does Australia host such a massive festival? Each year, the vibrant Sydney Festival takes center stage, marking itself as one of the largest festivals in the Southern Hemisphere. This lively celebration, which spans several weeks, showcases a stunning array of art, music, dance, and theater. The festival attracts both local and international artists, creating a buzz of creativity that transforms the city into a cultural playground. Visitors can enjoy everything from breathtaking performances in open-air venues to captivating art installations that spark the imagination. With events designed for every age group, this festival provides a wonderful opportunity for people to come together and experience the magic of the arts. So why not gather your friends and family and explore what Sydney has to offer during this amazing time? Who knows, you might discover your new favorite artist or performance. What if I told you deaf people sign in dreams? It's true, deaf individuals can use sign language even while they sleep, showing just how deeply connected language is to our minds. Some people report signing in their dreams just like hearing people talk or sing. Sleep studies have caught this fascinating phenomenon on camera, revealing that some deaf dreamers even make large gestures while dreaming, sometimes waking themselves up in the process. This goes to show that sign language isn't just a tool for communication. It's a natural language that plays a significant role in the subconscious. Dreams reflect our thoughts, experiences, and emotions, so it's no surprise that sign language appears in this form, giving deaf individuals a way to express themselves in their dreams, just like everyone else does. Isn't it incredible how our minds work in such unique ways? This might surprise you. Your brain is mostly fat. It may seem odd, but the human brain consists of about 60% fat, rendering it the fattiest organ in your entire body. This impressive fat content plays a crucial role in brain function. The fats, primarily in the form of lipids, help create cell membranes, which protect and maintain the structure of cells. Much like the protective walls of a house ensure stability inside. Beyond structural support, these cell membranes facilitate communication between neurons, allowing for efficient transmission of signals across the brain and nervous system. This transmission is crucial. Imagine how frustrating it would be trying to send a text on a slow internet connection. Moreover, fat acts as insulation for nerve fibers, enhancing the speed of electrical impulses. This insulation aids in quicker thinking and reflexes, keeping you sharp. Therefore, it's essential to include healthy fats in your diet, as they not only protect your body but also ensure your brain remains alert and efficient throughout all life's challenges. Believe it or not, your brain can eat itself. During extreme starvation, the human brain faces a dire situation where it must find energy for survival. When the body doesn't receive enough nutrients, it starts breaking down muscle and fat to keep functioning. But after exhausting these resources, the brain turns to its own cells and tissues as a last resort. This means that essential brain cells may start to degrade, causing serious damage that impacts everything from memory to motor skills. Malnutrition doesn't just harm your body, it can fundamentally alter your brain's structure and capabilities. The shocking reality is that prolonged periods of not eating enough can lead to irreversible effects on mental health and cognitive functions. Therefore, understanding the consequences of severe malnutrition is crucial. It reminds us of the importance of a balanced diet filled with the nutrients our bodies and brains need to thrive. How do we better support those facing food insecurity and help prevent this tragic survival mechanism from happening? Scientists recently discovered that, have you ever wondered about Istanbul's unique geography? It's a fascinating fact that this bustling city straddles both Europe and Asia. Located at the crossroads of these two continents, Istanbul is separated by the iconic Bosphorus Strait, which not only offers stunning views but also serves as a cultural and historical bridge. On the European side, you can explore vibrant neighborhoods teeming with life, featuring cafes, shops, and remarkable landmarks. The Hagia Sophia, a former church-turned-mosque, and the mesmerizing Blue Mosque are just a couple of the city's must-see attractions. In contrast, the Asian side provides a refreshing escape, with its tranquil parks and local markets that offer a taste of everyday Turkish life. This geographical division allows Istanbul to be a melting pot of diverse traditions, culinary delights, and architectural styles. As a crucial hub for trade and cultural exchange for centuries, it attracts visitors from around the world. Whether you're enjoying a scenic ferry ride or strolling through ancient streets, Istanbul truly embodies the charm of two worlds intertwined, making it an unforgettable destination for curious travelers. Is it really true that Manaus floats during floods? The vibrant city of Manaus in Brazil faces an incredible challenge every rainy season when the mighty Amazon River swells, causing widespread flooding. Residents have turned this annual event into a unique way of life. Instead of being deterred, they adapt by using canoes and houseboats to glide through their neighborhoods, transforming what could be a crisis into an opportunity for community bonding. Picture this: streets that are normally bustling with traffic become serene waterways, with children playing and neighbors chatting as they paddle by. Local shops often have special boat access, making it convenient for people to shop even when roads are submerged. This resourceful spirit exemplifies how human ingenuity thrives in harmony with nature. The floods not only reshape the landscape, but also the daily routines of those living there. So when the rainy season arrives, Manaus becomes a floating marvel, where navigating the city's waterways is just another part of the local culture. Isn't it fascinating how life adapts so creatively to the environment? Hard to believe, but hammers have a cheek? The side of a hammer is whimsically named the cheek, bringing a fun twist to the world of tools. When you think of a hammer, you might picture its head, claw, or handle, but the cheek is that flat side you often overlook. Traditionally, hammers have been used for driving nails, breaking apart materials, and even for some creative DIY projects. The cheek serves a purpose. It helps with balance and control while you work. This quirky term is part of a broader trend in tool terminology, where many names take on playful or unexpected meanings. For instance, the words like bit, the part that drills, and tang, the portion of a tool that connects it to its handle, make you appreciate the language of craftsmanship. So next time you pick up a hammer, remember its cheek and enjoy the little quirks that make tools so fascinating. Prepare to be amazed by sugar gliders. These adorable small marsupials from Australia are famous for their incredible gliding ability. With a special membrane that stretches from their wrists to their ankles, sugar gliders can soar through the trees, covering distances of up to 164 feet in a single leap. This adaptation helps them navigate their forest homes while searching for delicious nectar and sap, their favorite snacks. At night, they become active foragers, using their keen sense of smell to locate food in the dark. But during the day, these nocturnal creatures retreat to safety, hiding in hollow tree trunks. They cleverly camouflage their homes using leaves and branches, making them hard to spot. Living in small family groups, sugar gliders also communicate with each other through a range of high-pitched sounds. Would you like to learn more about these charming creatures? You won't believe Minim's record-breaking word marathon. This talented performer holds the Guinness World Record for the most words spoken in a single performance, clocking in at an astounding 1,560 words in just over 5 minutes. Imagine speaking at lightning speed. Minim did just that, showcasing not only remarkable linguistic prowess, but also incredible clarity. Each word flows seamlessly into the next, making it hard to believe anyone can articulate so much so quickly. This accomplishment is not just about rapid speech, it's also a test of memory, coordination, and practice. With such high stakes, Minim's achievement inspires many budding speakers and word enthusiasts. Ever thought about how fast you can talk? It's mind-blowing to consider the sheer speed involved in getting all those words out clearly. Minim's record reminds us of the power of language. and the incredible limits of human potential. Here's a wild fact about the Luddites. Many people think the Luddites were simply against technology, but that's not the whole truth. These were actually skilled laborers in early 19th century England, and they fought for their livelihoods as machines began to replace them. With the rise of automation in textile factories, workers faced reduced wages and job losses, leading to protests and riots against the new machines that threatened their way of life. Rather than being anti-technology, the Luddites aimed to protect their craft and demand fair treatment. They believed that the introduction of power looms and mechanized equipment was not just changing how clothes were made, but also undermining the value of their skill and hard work. Ironically, their protests have turned into a cautionary tale about the impact of progress on jobs, sparking discussions that are still relevant today. So the next time you hear about the Luddites, remember, they weren't against progress itself, but rather the consequences it brought for workers like them. Believe it or not, dogs smell 100,000 times better than us. This incredible fact highlights just how remarkable a dog's sense of smell is compared to ours. While humans have around 5 million olfactory receptors in their noses, dogs boast a staggering 300 million. This extraordinary sense allows dogs to detect scents from far away, helping them track down missing persons, find drugs, or even sniff out diseases like cancer. Interestingly, this powerful sense comes at a price. Dogs have only about 1/6 of the taste buds that humans do. This means they rely heavily on their sense of smell to explore their world and enjoy their food. As a result, a dog might not care as much about the taste of their dinner, but will be fascinated by the delicious smells emanating from it. So the next time your furry friend sniffs around, remember that they are experiencing a rich tapestry of scents that we can hardly begin to imagine. Isn't it amazing how differently we perceive our surroundings? You might be shocked to learn that 10 million Filipinos live abroad. This astonishing figure represents about 10% of the entire population of the Philippines. A significant number of these expatriates, nearly 4 million, have chosen to make their homes in the United States. This phenomenon, often referred to as the Filipino diaspora, has deep historical roots, with many Filipinos seeking better job opportunities, education, and living conditions outside their homeland. These individuals contribute to various industries, enriching cultures all over the world. They also maintain strong ties to their families back home, sending remittances that significantly boost the Philippine economy. The connection between Filipinos abroad and their homeland highlights a unique aspect of global migration. Isn't it fascinating how people move to seek a better life while holding on to their cultural identity? Discover the surprising story of Saint Drogo. This intriguing historical figure is often invoked by those battling feelings of unattractiveness or insecurity about their appearance. Born in the 12th century in what is now Belgium, Drogo's life took a transformative turn after a tragic incident that left him physically scarred. Instead of succumbing to despair, he embraced a life of faith, demonstrating that true beauty comes from inner strength and holiness, not just outer appearances. People prayed to him not just for physical beauty, but for self-acceptance and confidence. His legacy encourages us to focus on cultivating our character and virtues instead of fixating on how we look. Saint Drogo's story is a powerful reminder that everyone has struggles, making him a relatable figure for many seeking solace in their times of doubt. Isn't it inspiring to find strength in something deeper? Did you know Australia is both a country and continent? Australia stands out in the world as a nation that doubles as a continent. Located in the southern hemisphere, it's the only country that occupies an entire continent, making it truly unique. When we think of Australia, we often picture stunning beaches, diverse wildlife, and rich Aboriginal culture. Interestingly, Australia is also grouped with Oceania, which includes numerous Pacific islands. This region showcases a ton of diversity, from the bustling cities of Sydney and Melbourne to the serene landscapes of the outback. Australia's vast size, spanning over 7.6 million square kilometers, means there's so much to explore, whether you're diving the Great Barrier Reef or hiking through ancient rainforests. So next time you think about geography, remember Australia's special status as both a country and a continent in its own right. Why exactly does Molossia call itself a nation? This self-proclaimed micronation, nestled in the Nevada desert, was founded in 1977 by Kevin Baugh, who proudly serves as its president. Molossia is an intriguing example of a unique social experiment, as it pursues recognition as an independent nation, although it lacks official acknowledgement from any government. Surrounded by a vast desert landscape, this quirky enclave has its own flag, currency, and even a postal service, showcasing Baugh's determination to create a distinct identity. The land spans about 6.3 acres and is home to a few dozen residents who enjoy a lifestyle rich in eccentric traditions and humorous customs. Notably, Molossia hosts annual events and celebrations, which attract visitors eager to experience its unconventional charm. The basis of its national claim lies more in a playful spirit and community engagement than in political ambitions, making Molossia a fascinating case of grassroots nationalism. So what does it take to create a nation of your own? Did you know the world's tiniest fish exists? Meet the dominative Petacyprus progenetica, a remarkable little creature found in Indonesia. Measuring just 7.9 millimeters long, about 0.31 inches, this fish is the smallest in the world, weighing a mere 0.004 grams. Imagine something so tiny that it could fit comfortably on the tip of your finger. Despite its impressive size, the dominative Petacyprus progenetica faces serious threats from habitat loss and pollution. Its delicate ecosystem is being damaged by human activities, which makes it increasingly difficult for these tiny fish to survive. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect their habitats and ensure the future of this extraordinary species. Scientists and environmentalists are working hard to raise awareness and implement solutions to help save these little fish. Can we all play a part in preserving their home and the amazing diversity of life on our planet? Here's a wild fact about Maluma's name. Maluma, the chart-topping Colombian singer, was born Juan Luis Londoño Arias. But why does he go by Maluma? It's actually a touching tribute to his family. His stage name is a clever blend of letters from the names of his mother, father, and sister. The Ma comes from his mother, Marley, while Lu is derived from his father, Luis. Finally, the Ma at the end symbolizes his beloved sister, Manuela. This unique naming choice reflects the importance of family in his life and career, which is something many fans can relate to. Maluma has said that his family has always been his biggest support system, inspiring him to pursue his passion for music. So next time you jam to his hits, remember the heartfelt story behind his name. It's not just a catchy title, it's a beautiful homage to the people who shaped him. Discover the exciting new city in Thailand. In April 2023, Thailand launched a brand new city designed to boost the nation's economy and address urban challenges. This ambitious project aims to create a vibrant, modern urban hub that blends innovation with sustainability. Located in the eastern region, the city will focus on attracting tech companies and startups, positioning itself as a center for digital innovation. With plans for green spaces, efficient public transport, and smart infrastructure, the government hopes this new city will improve the quality of life for its residents. The initiative also includes investments in education and healthcare, ensuring that the community has access to vital services. As Thailand navigates a rapidly changing global landscape, this new city represents a bold step towards a more sustainable and prosperous future. What will this mean for the people living there? What if I told you about edible insect candies? Hot Licks is a fascinating brand that stands out by creating treats like chocolate-covered scorpions and barbecue worms. While the idea of munching on bugs might sound bizarre to some, Hot Licks wants to make insect consumption an accepted and tasty option for everyone. This unique approach isn't just for thrill seekers, it's a clever way to introduce more sustainable protein sources into our diets. Edible insects are packed with nutrients and require less land and water to farm compared to traditional livestock. With each crunchy bite, you might be surprised by the blend of flavors and textures, turning the creepy into something deliciously fun. As we face global food challenges, embracing alternatives like these could lead to a healthier planet and diverse culinary adventures. So why not give it a try and see if you can handle the buzz of these intriguing treats? Who knows, you might just find a new favorite snack. Turns out the truth is that toilets can analyze your health. Researchers at Stanford University have created an innovative, intelligent toilet that does much more than just flush away waste. This high-tech loo can actually analyze your urine and stools to provide valuable insights into your health. Imagine sitting down, and in just moments, this toilet gathers data about your body. It checks for signs of dehydration, nutritional deficiencies, and even potential health issues like diabetes. The intelligent toilet uses advanced sensors and AI technology to interpret the collected data, making it possible for you to receive feedback about your health in the privacy of your own home. This could change how we monitor our health, helping catch problems early. As technology combines with personal care, could this kind of toilet be a common feature in future bathrooms? Guess what really drives the death toll? More people are killed by bees each year than by sharks. This surprising fact highlights how certain insects can pose unexpected dangers. While many fear the menacing jaws of sharks, they actually claim only a few lives annually. On the other hand, bees, especially when they feel threatened, can be deadly due to allergic reactions to their stings. Each year, around 62 people in the United States die from bee-related incidents, mostly from severe allergies. When bees sting, they inject venom, and for those allergic, even a single sting can trigger a life-threatening reaction called anaphylaxis. Understanding this and learning how to safely interact with bees is crucial. Instead of fearing these vital pollinators, we should appreciate their role in our ecosystem, as they contribute significantly to the food we eat. So, next time you see a bee buzzing around, remember to stay calm and give it some space. Here's something incredible about Salina Turda. This amazing salt mine in Romania has been turned into an underground amusement park that's both fun and fascinating. Known for its rich history of salt mining since Roman times, Salina Turda now welcomes visitors 400 feet below the surface to enjoy attractions like a giant Ferris wheel and a mini golf course. The walls surrounding you are shimmering with salt crystals, creating a truly magical atmosphere. Imagine playing golf while surrounded by this otherworldly landscape. The mine also offers spaces for relaxation and health benefits, thanks to its salty air, which can help with respiratory issues. Families and adventurers alike can explore this unique destination, blending history with entertainment in a way you'd never expect beneath the earth. So if you're looking for an adventure that combines fun and fascinating history, why not visit Salina Turda? Is it really true that ultramarine blue was once priceless? This stunning shade of blue, often used in famous artworks, was once more expensive than gold. Before the invention of synthetic dyes in the 19th century, ultramarine was made from a rare mineral called lapis lazuli, which was painstakingly ground to create the pigment. Artists like Vermeer and Michelangelo sought approval from wealthy patrons in order to use this luxurious color. Its striking hue symbolized divine qualities and was frequently reserved for the robes of the Virgin Mary in religious paintings. Because of its high cost, many painters opted for cheaper substitutions, relying on less vibrant blues. It wasn't until synthetic versions became available that ultramarine blue became more accessible, transforming the art world. Today we can enjoy this beautiful color without breaking the bank. Is it really true that aspirin comes from willow bark? Yes, it absolutely does. For centuries, people have turned to nature for relief from pain, and ancient civilizations discovered the secret of willow bark. This remarkable tree contains a compound called salicin, which helps reduce pain and inflammation. In fact, the ancient Egyptians and Greeks chewed on willow leaves or bark to ease their aches. Fast forward to the late 19th century, scientists took this natural remedy and transformed it into the familiar pill we know today as aspirin. This widely used medication has helped countless people, offering relief from headaches, arthritis, and even heart issues. Isn't it fascinating how a simple tree has influenced modern medicine so profoundly? So next time you reach for a painkiller, remember its amazing origins. Who knew such a tiny pill could have such a powerful history? Prepare to be amazed by allodynia and its effects. This fascinating condition flips the normal rules of pain on their head. Imagine brushing your arm lightly, only to feel a wave of pain. That's allodynia for you. It often emerges due to other health issues like diabetes, shingles, fibromyalgia, or even migraines. When these conditions affect your nervous system, they can cause your body to misinterpret harmless stimuli as painful. Picture a world where a gentle touch feels like a sharp poke. Seemingly harmless actions become unbearable. This mystery of the nervous system can be frustrating, but understanding it is the first step toward managing the discomfort. Treatments often focus on the underlying condition or try to retrain the nervous system, offering hope for many sufferers. How can we further explore this puzzling pain phenomenon? Guess what really drives water yoga's popularity? Water yoga is a unique workout that takes place on floating platforms or within pools, creating a fun yet challenging environment. By practicing yoga on water, participants engage more muscles than in traditional land-based exercises. This instability forces your body to work hard to maintain balance, which encourages better strength and concentration. Imagine stretching and flowing through poses while the gentle waves shift beneath you. This low-impact exercise is not only enjoyable, but also accessible for all ages and fitness levels. Plus, water yoga is widely used in physical rehabilitation, helping people recover from injuries by reducing stress on joints while still providing a solid workout. With so many benefits, like improved core strength and enhanced flexibility, it's no wonder this refreshing practice is catching on. Whether you're a seasoned yogi or just dipping your toes into fitness, water yoga might be exactly what you need to boost your routine and find your balance. Get ready to learn about Percy Spencer's sweet discovery. In 1945, a fascinating moment in food history unfolded when Percy Spencer, an engineer, stumbled upon something incredible. While working with magnetrons, which are devices used in radar technology, he noticed that a chocolate bar in his pocket had melted. This unexpected event sparked his curiosity, leading him to experiment further with various foods. He put some popcorn kernels near the magnetron, and to his delight, they exploded into fluffy popcorn. Spencer also tested eggs, which humorously burst when heated. These experiments demonstrated the potential of microwave radiation to cook food quickly and efficiently. Inspired by these outcomes, he developed the first microwave oven, changing how we prepare meals forever. Imagine how different our kitchens would be today without this invention. The microwave made cooking easier and faster, making it a staple appliance in homes around the world. Who knew that a simple melted candy bar could lead to such a revolutionary kitchen gadget? Hard to believe, but sperm whales dive deeper than you think. These incredible creatures can plunge down to 7,000 feet, which is about 200 meters below the ocean's surface. To find their favorite meal, the elusive giant squid, they can hold their breath for over an hour. How do they manage such impressive feats? Sperm whales have a special flexible rib cage that can collapse under the immense pressure of the deep sea. Plus, their muscles store a significant amount of oxygen, allowing them to stay submerged longer. Not only that, but sperm whales have the largest brain of any animal, weighing in at around 17 pounds. This massive brain helps them develop complex social structures and excellent communication skills, making their underwater lives rich and fascinating. So next time you think about ocean life, remember the extraordinary depths that sperm whales can explore. Let's uncover the truth about Sri Lanka's capitals. Did you know that this island nation has not just one, but two official capitals? Colombo is the bustling commercial heart of Sri Lanka, where vibrant markets and offices buzz with business activity. It embodies the economic spirit of the country, filled with shopping districts, hotels, and restaurants. However, when it comes to politics and governance, Sri Jayawardenepur Kotte takes center stage. This city is where the national legislature and government offices are situated, making it the hub of administrative affairs. The dual capital system was introduced to ease congestion in Colombo, allowing each city to thrive in its role. This unique arrangement helps ensure that while business booms, the gears of government continue to turn smoothly. Isn't it fascinating how these two cities work together to create a balanced environment for both commerce and governance? Believe it or not, you meet killers every day. According to research, the average person encounters around 36 killers throughout their lifetime, particularly if they live to be 100 years old. This startling figure suggests that many of these dangerous individuals blend into society, often hiding in plain sight. While we might think of murderers as extreme outliers, statistics tell a different story. Many may never face justice, leaving their crimes unsolved. These individuals could be anyone: a stranger on the street, a neighbor, or even someone working in your community. Understanding this chilling reality highlights the importance of awareness and safety in our daily lives. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? While the vast majority of people are good, the danger can be lurking close by, reminding us to stay vigilant and never underestimate the unpredictability of the world around us. Guess what really drives the Save Icons design? It all comes down to a clever concept called skeuomorphism. When we click that little floppy disk symbol to save our digital files, we are actually seeing a relic from the past. Floppy disks were groundbreaking storage devices used in the 1980s and 1990s, helping to store everything from Word documents to game saves. However, as technology advanced, these disks became obsolete, yet their iconic image stuck around. Designers chose to keep the floppy disk in our software as a friendly reminder of how we used to save our important information. This decision helps bridge the gap between old and new technology, allowing users to feel a sense of familiarity in a fast-evolving digital world. So next time you save a file, remember that little floppy disk icon is a nod to a bygone era that still shapes our tech today. Here's a wild fact about the Eiffel Tower. This iconic structure, built in 1889 for the Exposition Universelle, once reigned as the tallest building in the world until 1930. Rising to a staggering height of 1,083 feet, the Eiffel Tower is a symbol of architectural brilliance and Parisian culture. Designed by Gustave Eiffel, its iron lattice construction was groundbreaking at the time, showcasing the possibilities of modern engineering. Visitors from around the globe flocked to see its intricate design and breathtaking views of the Paris skyline. Originally met with mixed reviews, the tower has now become a beloved landmark, attracting about 7 million visitors each year. Can you imagine the city of Paris without this magnificent structure gracing its landscape? Is it really true that Craigslist makes so much money? The answer is a surprising yes. This popular online classified ads platform generates over $600 million in revenue every year, all while having just 50 employees. How do they do it? Craigslist has mastered the art of minimalism with a website design that focuses more on functionality than flashy features. This simplicity attracts millions of users looking for various services, from job listings to housing. Unlike many tech giants, Craigslist relies heavily on its users to create content and drive traffic, which keeps operational costs low. The platform's revenue primarily comes from job postings in major cities and a few other categories, charging fees that are quite reasonable for the exposure they provide. This unique approach and business model show how a small team can create enormous success in the digital age, defying traditional expectations of startup growth. What happens when your neighborhood gets too noisy? This was a major concern for many communities, leading to a law designed to maintain peace and quiet in residential neighborhoods. The law highlighted a cultural emphasis on order, respect for public spaces, and strict noise control. Imagine living next door to someone blasting music late at night or hosting rowdy parties. Such disturbances can easily disrupt the harmony of a neighborhood. Although this particular rule is no longer enforced, it remains a quirky example of how even minor actions, like the volume of a barbecue or the sound of kids playing, can be regulated to promote societal balance. These regulations reflect how societies value tranquility and the well-being of their residents. People want to be considerate neighbors, and rules like this demonstrate an effort to create a peaceful living environment. While many might find it amusing today, this law served a real purpose, showing how communities prioritizing harmony can influence everyday life. Isn't it fascinating how local laws shape our interactions? Most people don't know this, but dreams lack mobile phones. It's fascinating. Research shows that while many of us dream about classic experiences like falling or flying, you rarely see mobile devices making an appearance. Why is this the case? The answer lies in our brain's evolution over the past 300,000 years. Mobile phones are a recent addition to our lives and don't carry the emotional weight that older experiences do. Our dreams often reflect the things that have shaped our existence, like natural elements in human interactions. Since mobile devices don't play a significant role in our ancestral experiences, they get left out of our dream narratives. This absence seems to highlight how our minds prioritize familiar themes over new technologies. So the next time you drift off to sleep, don't be surprised if you find yourself soaring through the skies or tumbling down rather than scrolling through your phone. Can you imagine that Vin Diesel can voice act too? This Hollywood superstar is celebrated for his thrilling role as Dominic Toretto in the action-packed Fast and Furious franchise. But there's more to him than just high-speed car chases. Diesel has lent his unique voice to memorable characters like Groot in the hit Guardians of the Galaxy films. You might think Groot, the tree-like hero, requires a complex voice. But Vin only says a few words, "I am Groot," each time with different emotions. His ability to convey depth through minimal lines showcases his talent as a voice actor. Additionally, Diesel voiced the Iron Giant in the beloved animated film, bringing warmth and heart to the character. By blending his tough guy image with whimsical roles, Vin Diesel shows that he can do it all, establishing himself as a versatile actor in both live-action and animated cinema. Who knew he had such a range? Why do our pets dream like we do? Recent research shows that animals, including our beloved dogs and cats, dive into dreamland just like humans. Observations reveal that while sleeping, pets often twitch, make running motions, or even vocalize. These behaviors suggest they might be replaying their daily adventures, hinting at a fascinating parallel between human and animal brains during sleep. Studies have shown that the same brain waves responsible for dreaming in humans also occur in our furry friends. This means when your pup is twitching and wagging its tail in slumber, it could be chasing after a ball from the park or playing with its favorite toy. Isn't it amazing to think about what they might be experiencing? Understanding that our pets have this dream life enriches our bond with them and sheds light on their emotional worlds. So next time you notice your feline friend pouncing in her sleep or your dog barking softly, just remember they're probably having an adventure of their own in dreamland. Did you know that Greenland sharks live for centuries? These incredible marine creatures can survive for over 500 years, making them the longest living vertebrates on our planet. One remarkable specimen was discovered at more than 400 years old, showcasing just how resilient these sharks truly are. Found in the frigid waters of the North Atlantic, Greenland sharks grow slowly and have a unique way of life that allows them to endure harsh conditions. Their bodies are specially adapted to thrive in cold environments, and they often swim at great depths where few other species can survive. As they age, they often travel long distances, exploring the ocean's mysteries. Scientists are fascinated by their longevity, as it can provide insights into aging and the health of marine ecosystems. What secrets do these ancient sharks hold about the ocean's past? What if I told you about a floating forest? In Rotterdam, a groundbreaking project took urban green spaces to a whole new level by placing trees on boats, creating a unique floating forest. This imaginative initiative not only beautifies the harbor, but also promotes environmental awareness and biodiversity. As these tree-laden boats gently drift along the water, they offer a striking visual while improving air quality and providing a habitat for various wildlife. The project is part of a broader trend in urban design that seeks to reconnect people with nature and brings attention to the importance of integrating green elements into bustling city life. Imagine strolling along the harbor and watching trees sway in the wind, reminding you of nature's resilience amidst concrete and steel. It's a brilliant blend of art, innovation, and ecology, showing us that even in a modern city, there's room for nature to thrive. How might other cities adopt this creative idea? Prepare to be amazed by Michel Lotito's unusual diet. This Frenchman, famously known as the man who eats things, has a truly extraordinary talent for consuming bizarre objects that most of us wouldn't even consider. Lotito has ingested items like metal, glass, and even entire bicycles. His impressive record includes chowing down on 18 bicycles and, wait for it, a small airplane. You might wonder how someone can actually eat these inedible materials. The secret lies in Lotito's uniquely adapted stomach, which produces extra acids to help break down tough materials. While this might sound incredible, if not downright dangerous, Lotito's amazing ability has earned him a spot in the Guinness World Records and the attention of curious onlookers worldwide. So what drives a person to consume such oddities? Is it just a quirky talent, or is there more to this fascinating story? Prepare to be amazed by allodoxophobia. This rare condition strikes fear into those affected by opinions and thoughts of others. Imagine feeling an intense panic when someone shares their perspective or views, making everyday conversations feel like climbing a steep mountain. People with allodoxophobia often go to great lengths to avoid discussions where opinions are involved, as just hearing differing viewpoints can trigger overwhelming anxiety. This fear can stem from past experiences, anxiety disorders, or even societal pressure, leading to a significant impact on personal and social interactions. Those living with this condition might find themselves withdrawing from group settings, missing out on connections and opportunities. It's important to understand allodoxophobia not just as a quirky fear, but as a serious challenge for many. With the right support and therapy, however, individuals can work on coping strategies to manage their fear, reclaiming their voice and participation in discussions. Could understanding this phobia help us foster empathy in conversations? Here's a wild fact about ferrofluous slime. This amazing kit combines science and fun, letting you create interactive slime that dances and moves in response to strong magnets. Imagine watching your colorful concoction swirl and shift, demonstrating real diamagnetic properties right in your hands. The best part? It's not just entertaining, it's also a hands-on learning experience. As you play, you discover how certain materials can repel magnetic fields, a fascinating concept in physics. Perfect for young scientists and curious minds, this slime kit encourages creativity while teaching valuable lessons about magnetism and matter. You can explore the science behind why the slime reacts the way it does, bridging the gap between play and education. So whether you're a parent looking for an engaging activity or a teacher wanting to inspire your students, ferrofluous slime makes science exciting and accessible. What could be more fun than playing with slime and learning at the same time? Why exactly does the Denmark Strait matter for our oceans? The Denmark Strait is not just known for its breathtaking scenery, it plays a crucial role in ocean dynamics. Deep beneath the waves, dense cold water from this area flows down into the Atlantic, forming what scientists call the North Atlantic Deepwater Current. This current is like a massive conveyor belt that helps transport nutrients and oxygen throughout the ocean, supporting diverse marine ecosystems globally. One fascinating aspect of the Denmark Strait is its underwater waterfall, which vividly illustrates how powerful and intricate ocean processes can be. When lighter water above the dense current flows over, it creates a dramatic downward rush, shaping the sea floor and affecting climate patterns. By understanding these mechanisms, we gain insight into how essential ocean currents maintain life in the sea and influence weather around the world. Hard to believe, but electromagnetic hypersensitivity is real. This condition causes some individuals to feel discomfort from everyday electronic signals, like those from mobile phones and Wi-Fi. Imagine walking into a room filled with people chatting, and while everyone else enjoys a social buzz, you feel strained and anxious. That's the reality for those with electromagnetic hypersensitivity. They often report reactions like headaches, fatigue, or even skin irritation when near electronic devices. What's fascinating is that while these sensations are very real for those affected, scientific studies suggest that the causes may be more psychological than physical. The World Health Organization recognizes this condition, highlighting the need for further research. Yet no clear scientific explanation exists yet. So how can we better support those who experience these unyielding sensations in an increasingly digital world. Most people don't know this about LifeGem. This innovative company takes the cremated ashes of loved ones and transforms them into beautiful diamonds. Imagine holding a sparkling gem in your hand that contains a piece of someone you cherish. LifeGem uses a process that mimics the natural formation of diamonds, subjecting carbon found in ashes to intense heat and pressure over time. The resulting diamonds can be customized in size, color, and cut, providing a truly personal tribute. Many families find comfort in wearing or displaying these diamonds, keeping the memory of their loved ones alive in a tangible way. It's not just about grief, it's about celebrating life and preserving legacies in a stunning form. LifeGem has become popular for memorial jewelry and is a unique alternative to traditional urns or memorial services. It allows you to carry a part of your loved one wherever you go. Wouldn't you want to remember someone special in such a brilliant way? Let's uncover the truth about bamboo scaffolding. Despite the towering skyscrapers of Hong Kong, you'll find an age-old construction material playing a crucial role: bamboo. This long, flexible grass is surprisingly strong and can support substantial weight, making it perfect for building tall structures. Unlike metal scaffolding, bamboo is much lighter, which means it's easier to transport and manipulate. What's more, it's an eco-friendly option because it's renewable and can be harvested without harming the environment. Workers in Hong Kong often prefer bamboo scaffolding because it bends without breaking, allowing for safe adjustments during construction. As the city evolves, this ancient technique shows that tradition and modernity can blend seamlessly. Isn't it fascinating how a simple plant makes such a significant impact on impressive city skylines? Did you know the NFL halftime show started in 1967? This exciting spectacle kicked off alongside the very first Super Bowl and has since evolved into a must-see event that attracts millions of viewers. Initially, halftime performances were simple and meant to entertain fans while the field was prepared for the second half of the game. However, as the years rolled by, particularly in the 1990s, the show turned into an extravagant showcase featuring major artists like Michael Jackson, Prince, and Beyoncé. They brought creative flair and unforgettable performances, making halftime as significant as the game itself. This shift transformed the show into a cultural phenomenon, often generating buzz for its bold themes and choices of performers. While many celebrate these star-studded performances, some have sparked controversy over various issues, showing how deeply intertwined sports and entertainment have become in American culture. Ever thought about why Furolio feels like a fairy tale? Nestled in the enchanting Bobona River Valley of Switzerland, Furolio stands out with its unique charm, primarily because it has no electricity. Picture this: stone houses with rustic roofs lining the serene streets, where the sounds of nature replace the buzzing of electronics. This peaceful ambiance invites you to slow down and truly appreciate the beauty around you. At the heart of Furolio lies a breathtaking 80-meter waterfall that cascades down with a gentle roar, making it one of the town's main attractions. As visitors gather to marvel at this stunning sight, they often find themselves captivated by the lush greenery and vibrant wildflowers that surround it. This hidden gem offers a rare escape from the fast-paced modern world, allowing you to connect with nature while exploring a true slice of Swiss tranquility. Are you ready to visit Furolio's magical landscape? Prepare to be amazed by the Malabar giant squirrel. This extraordinary creature is an endemic species found only in India, making it a symbol of the country's rich biodiversity. Growing up to 36 inches long, the Malabar giant squirrel boasts a striking coat that showcases a stunning range of colors, from deep orange to vibrant purple. These large squirrels are not just beautiful, they play a vital role in their ecosystem by helping to disperse seeds throughout the forest, promoting plant diversity. Typically found in the lush Western Ghats, these squirrels prefer habitats rich in trees, where they can easily glide from branch to branch. Unfortunately, their vibrant world is threatened by habitat loss due to deforestation and human encroachment. So the next time you think of squirrels, remember the Malabar giant squirrel and its colorful legacy in India's forests. Did you know that cats form strong attachments too? A fascinating study has shown that cats share similar attachment styles with both babies and dogs. Just like humans, our feline friends can develop deep emotional bonds with their caregivers. Researchers discovered that cats often fall into three main categories of attachment: secure, anxious, and avoidant. Securely attached cats feel comfortable exploring their environment while knowing they can return to their human for comfort. Anxious cats, on the other hand, may become overly clingy and worried when separated. Lastly, avoidant cats tend to keep a distance, showing little interest in forming close bonds. This study highlights how our pets experience their relationships and emotions, much like we do. Understanding these attachment styles can enhance our bond with our furry companions, guiding us in how we interact with and care for them. Next time you see your cat purring on your lap or cautiously approaching you, remember that they might be expressing their unique way of loving you. Here's a wild fact about Brazil's Japanese community. Brazil is home to the largest Japanese population outside of Japan, boasting over 1 million individuals of Japanese descent. This vibrant community has significantly enriched Brazilian culture, introducing delicious dishes like sushi that have become popular nationwide. Beyond cuisine, they've also infused traditions such as the Japanese New Year, celebrated with festivities that blend both Japanese and Brazilian elements. The influence even extends to the language, with countless Brazilians picking up Japanese phrases or learning the language out of interest. It's fascinating how this blend of cultures creates a unique identity, showcasing the beauty of diversity. So next time you enjoy sushi in Brazil or see a Japanese festival, remember that it's a testament to the enduring bonds between these two nations. How do cultures combine to make something new? Discover the eerie history of Plymouth, Montserrat. In 1997, a series of volcanic eruptions changed the fate of Plymouth, the capital of Montserrat. The Soufriere Hills volcano erupted dramatically, blanketing the town in ash and debris. As lava flowed dangerously close, the government made a tough decision to evacuate the residents, leading to the town's abandonment. Today, Plymouth is classified as a ghost town, eerily frozen in time, with buildings standing empty and nature gradually reclaiming the land. The catastrophic eruptions not only reshaped the landscape, but also deeply impacted the lives of the island's inhabitants. Visitors can explore the remains of this once thriving capital, witnessing the haunting reminders of a vibrant community silenced by nature's fury. It's a powerful testament to the forces of Earth, making us ponder how geology can reshape human history. Will Plymouth's story inspire us to respect the power of nature? Did you know Queen Elizabeth II's wedding dress secret? In 1947, the future queen took a unique approach to her wedding attire, saving her clothing ration coupons to help pay for her gown. After World War II, rationing was common in Britain, affecting everyday items, including clothing. Elizabeth wanted to marry Prince Philip with a dress that reflected her status while remaining respectful of the challenging times. Using her coupons, she managed to secure a beautiful gown designed by Norman Hartnell, featuring delicate floral motifs and made from silk satin. This clever choice not only showcased her creativity, but also highlighted her understanding of the post-war struggle many were facing. Elizabeth's resourcefulness in a time of scarcity made her wedding dress not just a symbol of royal elegance, but also a testament to resilience and adaptability. Isn't it fascinating how a royal choice reflected the values of the time? Did you know Clinton visited North Korea in 2009? This historic event marked the first time a sitting U.S. president stepped foot in the secretive nation. Bill Clinton traveled to North Korea to negotiate the release of two American journalists, Yuna Lee and Laura Ling, who had been detained for illegal entry into the country. During the visit, Clinton met with Kim Jong-il, the country's enigmatic leader, in a bid to secure their freedom. The meeting was highly significant, emphasizing the delicate balance of diplomacy and international relations. While the primary goal was the journalist's release, it also opened a door for dialogue between the United States and North Korea. The unique visit came at a time of heightened tensions over North Korea's nuclear program. Clinton's trip demonstrated that even in times of conflict, diplomacy can pave the way for discussions, showcasing the power of conversation in addressing global issues. It raises questions about how diplomatic efforts can influence relations with countries that are often considered unreachable, don't you think? Guess what really drives our incredible sense of smell? It turns out humans are experts at detecting petrichor, the delightful earthy aroma that wafts through the air after it rains. This remarkable ability even surpasses a shark's skill in sensing blood in water. Imagine that! Scientists believe our ancient ancestors developed this fine-tuned sense to recognize rainfall, which was vital for finding water sources and understanding environmental shifts. By picking up on the distinctive scent of wet soil and plant oils released during a downpour, early humans could make informed decisions about where to find food and shelter. This gift has been passed down through generations, allowing us to appreciate the scent of rain, triggering nostalgia, and reminding us of nature's rhythms. So next time it rains and you catch that refreshing fragrance, remember how vital it once was for our survival. Surprisingly, it's a fact that spiderwebs saved lives. In ancient Greece and Rome, these delicate strands played a surprising role in medicine as natural bandages. Spiderwebs contain unique properties that make them great for healing. Their natural antiseptic qualities help prevent infections, while antifungal properties protect wounds from unwanted fungi. Moreover, spiderwebs are loaded with vitamin K, which is essential for blood clotting. Ancient healers would apply these webs to wounds, believing they would keep the area clean and speed up the healing process. Imagine a soldier returning from battle, bandaging his wounds with the very material that spiders weave. This age-old practice shows how people utilized nature's resources before the rise of modern medicine. While we now have advanced medical supplies, it's fascinating to think that a simple spiderweb once offered life-saving benefits. Guess what really drives our ocean critters? Echinoderms like sea urchins and sand dollars are fascinating because their bodies are technically classified as heads. This unusual classification stems from their unique anatomical structure. Unlike many animals that have distinct body segments, echinoderms feature a central disc with arms radiating outward, which can make their bodies look quite different from what we're used to. For instance, while sand dollars have a flat, round shape, sea urchins are spiny and globular. Their skeleton, called an endoskeleton, is made of calcareous plates, giving them both protection and a remarkable structure. Echinoderms also have a remarkable capability to regenerate lost arms or spines, adding to their intriguing nature. By understanding their unique body structure and classification, we gain insight into the diverse adaptations that have allowed these sea dwellers to thrive in various marine environments. How cool is that? You might be shocked to learn that hitchhiking is legal in Cuba. It's a unique law that requires government vehicles with available passenger space to stop and offer rides to those waiting. This rule showcases Cuba's strong sense of community and support for its citizens. In a country where public transportation can be limited, this law plays a vital role in helping people get around. Imagine standing on the side of the road and a government car pulls up just to ask if you need a lift. This practice not only aids those in need of transportation, but also fosters a spirit of cooperation among the populace. It's a beautiful reminder of how helping others can be embedded in the law, emphasizing kindness in everyday life. So next time you think about travel, consider how different countries address the needs of their citizens. Would such a law work elsewhere? Why exactly does your cat choose you? Cats are among the few animals that have domesticated themselves, and this fascinating process is all about mutual benefit and adaptation. Unlike dogs, which humans selectively bred for specific traits over thousands of years, cats took a different path. They ventured into human habitats primarily because of the plentiful supply of rodents that gathered around farms and settlements. By offering their hunting skills, cats found a steady food source while effectively helping humans control pests. This relationship blossomed as both species realized the gains. Humans got pest control, and cats enjoyed a reliable dinner. As they roamed closer to human communities, cats began to adopt our ways, becoming more sociable and tolerant of our presence. Today, many cat owners wonder about the bond they share with these mysterious creatures, and it's all rooted in that ancient partnership. What makes your cat unique in this journey? Discover the ancient secret behind the four humors. This fascinating theory, rooted in Greek beliefs, suggested that our health relied on the balance of four vital fluids in the body: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. These fluids were linked to the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. Ancient physicians believed that an imbalance among these humors could lead to illness. For instance, too much blood might make you overly cheerful and restless, while an excess of phlegm could leave you sluggish and cold. To restore balance, doctors employed various methods, including bloodletting, removing blood to decrease its presence, along with dietary changes to help stabilize each humor. Although we now understand health through a different lens, this centuries-old approach highlights how early thinkers sought to make sense of the human body and its connection to the world around us. Isn't it intriguing how ancient ideas still echo in our modern understanding of health? Is it really true that the left lung is smaller? You might be surprised to learn that anatomically, the left lung is indeed smaller than the right lung. This peculiarity is all due to the heart's position in our chest. The heart sits slightly to the left side, taking up space that would otherwise be occupied by the left lung. This design helps ensure that both lungs can work effectively for breathing while accommodating the vital organ that pumps blood throughout our bodies. In fact, the right lung is made up of 3 lobes, whereas the left lung has only 2. This difference may seem minor, but it plays a crucial role in our anatomy and overall health. The lungs are essential for oxygenating our blood and removing carbon dioxide, and their unique structure helps support the heart's function. So the next time you take a deep breath, you can appreciate the fascinating partnership between your heart and lungs. How amazing is our body's design? Here's a wild fact about contagious yawning. Did you know that when you see someone yawn, you might find yourself doing the same? This fascinating behavior is known as a reaction yawn, and researchers suggest it might show how connected we feel to one another. It's not just a quirky phenomenon. Scientists believe that contagious yawning happens because we empathize with those around us. In groups, when one person yawns, others may unconsciously follow suit, indicating social bonds and shared feelings. Studies have shown that people who have closer relationships are more likely to catch this yawn from each other. Interestingly, even our furry friends, like dogs, can fall prey to this yawning chain reaction. When they see humans yawn, they've been known to mimic the action. So the next time you catch yourself yawning after seeing someone else do it, remember, it might just be a sign of a deeper connection. Discover the amazing tri-point of 3 countries. This unique spot, where Austria, Slovakia, and Hungary meet, lies right on the Danube River near the vibrant city of Bratislava. At this remarkable junction, you can enjoy stunning views that stretch across all 3 nations, making it an ideal location for travelers and locals alike. But it's not just about the scenery. A charming restaurant perched at the tri-point offers delicious local cuisine alongside those breathtaking panoramas. Imagine sipping a drink while soaking in the beauty of 3 different countries at once. This unusual feature not only attracts tourists, but also serves as a reminder of the rich cultural tapestry that defines Central Europe. So whether you're an adventurer looking for Instagram-worthy photos or someone who loves trying new dishes, the tri-point is a must-visit destination. Did you know Jingle Bells was played in space? In December 1965, during the Gemini 6 mission, astronauts Wally Schirra and Tom Stafford created a delightful moment when they became the first musicians to broadcast a song from orbit. Using a smuggled harmonica and tiny sleigh bells, they played the festive tune while jokingly reporting a UFO sighting, complete with a pilot dressed in red. This light-hearted act brought the spirit of Christmas to the vacuum of space, showcasing how music and traditions can unite people, no matter how far apart they are. The playful performance not only entertained their colleagues back on Earth, but also reminded everyone of the joys and connections that the holiday season can inspire. This charming incident helped create lasting memories and highlights how even in the vastness of space, laughter and celebration can thrive. Did you know a Marine was left behind in the desert? In 1988, a tragic event unfolded in the Mojave Desert when a U.S. Marine, Lance Corporal Charles L. Smith, was left behind during a training exercise. The nightmare began when Smith's weapon went missing, prompting fellow Marines to start searching for him. However, by the time the search commenced, it was too late. Sadly, Smith succumbed to the harsh desert conditions, illustrating a shocking failure in protocol. His disappearance raised serious concerns about the military's search and rescue procedures. Proper measures should have been in place to ensure every soldier's safety. This heartbreaking incident has since prompted changes in how the military conducts its training operations. It serves as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by service members and the importance of teamwork and readiness during exercises in extreme environments. How can we better safeguard our heroes in the future? Can you imagine mispronouncing simple foreign words? Hyperforeignism is a quirky phenomenon where people mispronounce foreign terms that are actually simpler than they believe. For example, many struggle with names like habanero or Beijing, likely overthinking their pronunciations and getting them wrong. It seems puzzling, but this often happens because we feel intimidated by unfamiliar languages, leading us to complicate what should be straightforward. Take coup de grace. It may appear complex, but it often trips people up more than it should. This phenomenon highlights how our brains sometimes overcomplicate language, creating a fun mix of humor and embarrassment. Although it might feel embarrassing to mispronounce a word, it's a common experience that connects us all. In the end, language is meant to be shared and enjoyed, so why not embrace our little mistakes? Ever thought about why snakes are so colorful? The eastern coral. Snake, one of North America's most venomous snakes, showcases bright red, yellow, and black bands that serve a critical purpose. This eye-catching coloration is not just for show. It acts as a warning to potential predators about the snake's dangerous nature. Unlike many snakes, the eastern coral snake possesses a potent neurotoxic venom that can cause paralysis and even death in its victims. The bright colors effectively communicate this threat, making other animals think twice before approaching. With a slender body and a shy temperament, the eastern coral snake prefers to stay hidden in leaf litter or underground, reducing its chances of encounter. Despite its venomous reputation, it rarely bites humans, as it would rather retreat than confront a foe. This fascinating snake reminds us that nature often uses color to convey important messages. So next time you see a snake, remember that vibrant hues may signal danger lurking beneath the surface. Here's a wild fact about George Washington's dentures. Many people think that America's first president wore wooden teeth, but the truth is far stranger and more fascinating. Washington's dentures were actually made from a combination of materials, including elephant ivory and walrus tusks. Crafting dentures from these materials offered a level of durability and comfort that wooden teeth could never provide. This surprising choice reflects the medical practices of the 18th century, where dental care was rudimentary at best. Washington, who struggled with dental issues throughout his life, had several sets of dentures made, each designed to improve his biting ability and overall comfort. It's interesting to note that the use of animal materials for dentures was fairly common, but very few people today would guess that the leader of the American Revolution relied on such exotic sources for his dental needs. So next time you think about Washington, remember that his smile was supported by ivory and tusks, not wood. What else is hiding behind historical misconceptions? What if I told you about the world's tiniest watch? The Jaeger-LeCoultre Caliber 101, weighing less than 1 gram, is a marvel of precision engineering. Imagine a watch that includes 98 meticulously assembled parts, all working together to keep time accurately. This tiny timepiece gained global attention when Queen Elizabeth II wore it during her 1953 coronation, proudly affixed to a stunning diamond bracelet created just for the occasion. The watch's extraordinary craftsmanship and delicate design highlight the exceptional skill of watchmakers, showcasing the balance of art and technology. Its significance transcends mere functionality. It represents a royal legacy and innovation that has shaped the world of horology. Designed for those who appreciate the finer things, the Caliber 101 remains a symbol of elegance and sophistication. Isn't it incredible how something so small can have such a big history? Swimwear technology transformed racing. Did you know that? By the early 2000s, innovative designs in competitive swimwear changed the game for athletes around the world. These high-tech suits were crafted with advanced materials that reduce drag and improve buoyancy, allowing swimmers to glide through the water with incredible speed and efficiency. Many of these suits featured a unique combination of hydrophobic materials and streamlined shapes that hugged the body closely, minimizing resistance. This leap in technology led to an astonishing surge in world records, with many swimmers breaking previous times by fractions of a second, showcasing just how much gear can impact performance. Notably, at the 2008 Beijing Olympics, numerous records fell as swimmers donned these cutting-edge suits, raising questions about fairness and regulations in the sport. The debate over whether such enhancements compromise the spirit of competition continues to this day. Still, there's no doubt that swimwear advancements reshape the landscape of competitive swimming, underscoring how technology can push the limits of human performance. What's next for sports gear innovation? Shocking tale of Herostratus and the Temple of Artemis. In 356 BCE, a man named Herostratus became infamous for a daring act that would change history forever. He set fire to the magnificent Temple of Artemis, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, all to gain fame. His reckless actions sparked outrage and disbelief across the ancient world, leading to an unusual punishment, a ban on ever speaking his name again. Despite this ban, historians still recorded his story, turning him into a cautionary figure. Stratus's quest for notoriety serves as a warning about what some people might do for attention. The destruction of such a treasured monument not only cost the people of Ephesus their beloved temple, but also sparked debates on the value of fame and the limits individuals might cross to reach it. How far would you go to be remembered? This might surprise you. Bob the tailless alligator. Born in 1997 in South Carolina, Bob is a special alligator who never developed a tail due to a congenital anomaly. This rare condition means that instead of a long, powerful tail, Bob has a unique body structure that other alligators don't have. While it may sound challenging, Bob has adapted remarkably well to life without a tail. He uses his powerful limbs and strong jaws to swim and hunt, just like other alligators. His ability to live and thrive without such an important part of his anatomy shows how resilient nature can be. Bob's story is incredibly inspiring, proving that even with significant differences, creatures can adapt and survive in their environments. As the only tailless alligator at his facility, Bob brings attention to unique animals and their adaptations, sparking interest in wildlife conservation and the wonders of nature. Isn't it fascinating how life finds a way? Here's a wild fact about Daniel's amazing brain. Daniel is not your average person. He is a savant with synesthesia, which means he experiences numbers in a vibrant, sensory way, turning them into colors, shapes, and even sounds. This fascinating ability allows him to engage with mathematics at a level most people can only dream of. For instance, he can recite over 22,000 decimal places of pi, showcasing not only his incredible memory, but also his unique perception of numbers. Additionally, Daniel speaks 11 languages and performs complex calculations much faster than a typical scientific calculator. His extraordinary mind allows him to navigate the world in a way that feels rich and textured, proving just how diverse human cognitive abilities can be. Isn't it amazing how differently our brains can work? Get ready to explore Lombard Street's wild twists. This famous street in San Francisco is renowned for its 8 hairpin turns, packed into just one block. Imagine driving your car through those sharp bends, expertly navigating the steep incline. Lombard Street was originally designed back in the 1920s when early automobiles struggled on the city's steep hills. The clever designers figured that these winding turns would make it safer and easier for cars to travel up and down. Today, it feels like an amusement park ride for tourists who flock to this iconic road, capturing photos and experiencing the thrill firsthand. As you wander down the beautifully landscaped pathway, lined with vibrant flowers and charming houses, you can feel the excitement in the air. Whether you're driving or just walking along the sidewalk, Lombard Street offers a unique slice of San Francisco's quirky charm. Have you ever had a chance to visit this twisting wonder? Here's a wild fact about starfish and their bloodless bodies. Did you know that starfish, those fascinating sea creatures, don't have blood like we do? Instead of using blood to circulate nutrients, they rely on seawater. This unique system is called a water vascular system. When a starfish is cut, there's no bleeding. The seawater just keeps flowing through their body, helping them stay alive and functioning. This amazing system allows starfish to move their arms and even operate their tube feet, which help them cling to surfaces like rocks and coral. Interestingly, if a starfish loses an arm, it can regenerate it over time, a remarkable ability that few animals possess. How does this regeneration happen? Special cells in their body can transform into whatever type of cell they need, essentially knitting a new arm from scratch. This incredible adaptability showcases the wonders of marine life and reminds us how diverse nature can be. Next time you see a starfish, remember it's not just a pretty face in the tide pools. Here's a wild fact about the Conscience Fund. The US government created a unique way for people to make amends for their guilt or dishonesty through a special account known as the Conscience Fund. Established in 1811, this fund allows anyone to send money if they feel they've wronged the government. Surprisingly, the largest contribution ever recorded was a whopping $18,769 in 1909, which, when adjusted for inflation, is nearly $490,000 today. This hefty donation came from an anonymous donor who wanted to make peace with their past. Over the years, the fund has received various donations for all sorts of reasons, from tax evasion to accidental overcharges. It's a fascinating illustration of human morality and accountability, showing how at times people take it upon themselves to right their wrongs. What do you think drives someone to contribute to this fund? Prepare to be amazed by Stephenie Meyer's cameo in Twilight. In this beloved vampire saga, author Stephenie Meyer decided to step in front of the camera for a brief but memorable moment. Fans of the series might be surprised to find that the mind behind Bella and Edward appears in a restaurant scene. There she is, seated with a laptop, dressed in a striking red dress and sporting black hair. This clever hidden appearance adds a fun layer to the film, connecting the author with her work in a unique way. Meyer's presence not only delights dedicated fans but also showcases her deep involvement in the adaptation of her novels. This playful cameo serves as a reminder of the creative bond between an author and her characters, while also inviting viewers to look closely for unexpected surprises in their favorite films. So the next time you watch Twilight, keep an eye out for Meyer. Who knows what other hidden gems you might discover? Here's a wild fact about cametalids. These intriguing marine creatures, found in the depths of the world's oceans, truly resemble plants with their long, branch-like limbs. Living in pitch-black environments, cametalids have adapted to survive in conditions where light is scarce. One of their most fascinating survival strategies is the ability to amputate an arm when they feel threatened. This unique defense mechanism allows them to escape predators while regrowing the lost limb over time. Imagine the depths of the ocean, where these remarkable beings float gracefully, swaying with the water currents. Despite their plant-like appearance, cametalids are entirely different from any terrestrial flora. They're a great example of how life can adapt in extraordinary ways. Scientists are still studying these creatures to uncover more about their biology and ecological roles. So the next time you think about ocean life, remember these incredible beings that live far beneath the waves, showcasing nature's creativity in survival and adaptation. What other surprising secrets do the ocean depths hold? Discover the secrets of the Terracotta Army. This might surprise you. The Terracotta Army, a stunning collection of over 8,000 clay soldiers, was created over a massive span of 37 years. Crafted during the reign of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, these lifelike figures were buried with him around 210 BC. Their purpose? To protect him in the afterlife and ensure he had soldiers to lead him in his next journey. Each soldier is unique, showcasing different facial expressions, hairstyles, and military ranks, giving us a glimpse into the artistry and craftsmanship of ancient China. Alongside the soldiers, there are chariots and horses, further emphasizing the complexity and scale of this burial site. Unearthed in 1974, the Terracotta Army has fascinated millions and offers insights into the beliefs and practices of the Qin dynasty. So, what more treasures could lie waiting to be discovered in the sands of history? Surprisingly, it's a fact that insomnia can take a break. In Hong Kong, a unique bus offers a 5-hour tour specifically designed for people struggling with sleeplessness. This one-of-a-kind ride stretches over 53 miles, winding through the city's beautiful landscapes. From the moment you step on board, you'll notice the thoughtful additions like earplugs and eye masks, creating a soothing environment that encourages relaxation. As the bus rolls along, passengers can kick back and close their eyes, drifting into a peaceful slumber while experienced drivers navigate the route. The concept combines travel and rest, giving insomniacs a chance to recharge without the pressures of a typical sleep environment. As countless folks in bustling cities grapple with sleep issues, could this bus be a game changer in the way we think about relaxation and travel?